Hello, welcome back to the Freak Show. Bumpy McSquigums here. I want to thank you all for joining me as I continue with my Let's Play of Sword Coast Legends. I have been playing a lot of Elix today. And yeah, I'm going to finish up my day by playing a little bit of Sword Coast Legends. And yeah, the next few days I'll be covering a whole bunch of other stuff. So it's all things that we've already started. But yeah, you'll see. You'll see. Anyhow, let's hop into the mausoleum and get searching for that missing... Wow, that was like an instantaneous load. Did not expect that. So, into the mausoleum, we're going to be searching for the thing that we are missing. What do you mean? What is the thing that we are missing? The secret library, basically.
If you say so.
That is what we will be searching for. Will we find it? Only time will tell. This coffin appears to have been used recently as a bed. Oh! Oh! A vampire spawned. Okay, well that was unexpected. Not gonna lie. I also feel like we're missing... her?
Yes?
Where's she even at?
Sure.
At your service.
What?
Maybe I just didn't have her with me.
Yeah.
I'll help you.
Did you need something?
Where is she? Get inside. What are you doing, woman? That was weird. That was really weird. Well, whatever. We won the fight, but jeez. That was strange.
What can I do for you?
A vampire spawn was resting there. Because of course he was. Why wouldn't he be? Alright, now we leveled up recently. I feel like we should have, but I also feel like we haven't.
By your leave.
So I don't know how I feel about that. Oh, we'll enter the West Catacombs. Apparently here is where we will actually have our loading screen. Sorry about that, folks. You're going to have to go back and pause and read that. I had to skip over that. My wife asked me a question, and unfortunately... she's usually pretty good, but I didn't get to hit the mute key in time, so... Yep,
yes.
Editing magic! Woohoo! Anyway, let's continue on. Well, I suppose we should probably stealth to find our way in deeper into the combs of the Cata. There's some skeletons. Do we know anything about skeletons? We probably do, actually. I'm gonna assume they're not good good with piercing damage, but they're probably pretty darn good. Well, alright, let me rephrase that. They're really good against piercing damage, but they probably don't do so well against slashing or blunt damage. How about that?
I'm here. Sure.
Does that sound feasible? Aha! Run like the wind, Binky!
Yeah.
Something I
Alright,
can
Hamid, how about you, my good sir? How about you cast a spell, like, right there? That is not going to work as well as I had hoped. It's okay, we're going to cast this spell. And Larethar is going to go back in and do some cool damage stuff, maybe. I cast this spell to get some lightning bolts going as well. We just summoned a bear. Yep, a freaking bear.
Yes?
It has happened. Alright, let's get in here a little bit closer. Smash, bash, and trash this guy. And he should be dead any minute now.
Get down!
I feel like it's taking us quite a bit of time to get through the skeleton. There we go. Alright, there's a bone pile over there. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna just smash this fool in the face. A victorious attack, and then I'm gonna shield bash him. Also didn't work. Now we're gonna go and we're gonna be like, hey, we don't actually have any spells right now. That's a tad awkward. And it is. It is a little bit awkward. But what we do have is the ability to lay on hands onto Larethar, which is going to keep him alive and healthy. And then hopefully we get this done. I think it's kind of working. We're getting there. There's fire and stuff. It's okay. Down he goes. Heal has come out. We're gonna judge this fool and find him wanting.
You have my blessings.
Okay, that was a bit more intense than I was expecting at the start, but you know what? We got through it. We got a Cape of Thickness. That sounds legit. Let's see what that does, shall we? A cape of thickness. 25% slashing damage resistance. Well, not everyone has a cape, so yeah. I feel like it's kind of one of the more lame capes that we could have. But I'll take lame if I have to. Alright, gonna loot the skeleton. Going to look in the bone pile. Sweet. Some good stuff there.
Sure.
And while the outer area that we were searching in seemed a tad underwhelming and even slightly lame, if I'm going to be honest, this place, bit more legit. I'm not going to lie. It's a little bit more legit.
Sounds like a plan.
These guys are a bit more scary. They're a little bit more challenging to deal with. I am going to check the bestiary to see exactly how this all plays out against was undead. Do we have anything about undead? I feel like we should. We have mercenaries, we have goblinoids, we have oozes. I don't see anything about undead, which makes me a little worried. I feel like we've killed enough undead between the zombies upstairs and the folks that we're dealing with down here that we should know something about the undead.
If you say so.
Oh boy.
I recognize those glyphs on the floor.
You do?
It looks like they're components for a ritual. This must be Mafaril's front gate.
Huh. Okay, well, what components do we need for the ritual?
Let's see. We'll need some grave dust, of course.
We have that.
An ogre zombie's tooth.
Might have that.
A crystal jar.
Don't know.
And a black candle.
I think we have that. Are you sure you can do this?
Sure. Well, as long as the components are correct.
A ritual to open a dead necromancer's lair. What could go wrong?
You have a good point. You have a good point. Well, let's go see if we have the materials.
We still need some components to make the spell work.
Oh, we've got the grave
Excellent.
dust. What else do we have?
We still need some components to make the spell work.
We got a
Excellent.
zombie tooth. So we need the other two. We need a crystal jar. And we need a black candle. I thought we had the black candle, but maybe not.
As you wish.
What?
Alright, Captain Sneaks. Let's see what you got. You're walking into a wall, really?
Yeah.
That's what you're bringing to the
Sounds like a
table?
plan.
I perceived a urn, apparently. That's got a flask of glue. And a locket of thickness. Ooh, and a loop of sound. Okay. Well, I believe the loop of sound can be used by our gal pal. She does do a little bit of the soundy sound stuff. Bludgeoning, damage, resistance. It's got a chain. Guess what? Bam. You're now more resistant to bludgeoning damage. Who knew that would be a thing? Oh boy. That is a lot of unhappy things. There's a vampire spawn necromancer. There's no way that can be good. Alright, boys and girls.
What is it you
let's
require?
head on in here and start dealing with... Actually, let's not do that yet. Change my mind. How about you stay there instead and you just spawn a thing.
I wasn't ready.
No, you fool! What are you doing? Oh gosh.
Yes?
Back here. Oh, I hate him so much when he does stupid stuff.
Take this.
Alright, get back around the corner.
Yes?
Maybe fireball there, even if it does end up killing the dog.
I can do that.
Lady of Dreams, I beseech you.
Alright, Larethar, get back in there and do stuff.
At your service.
Slytherin, get in there and do some stuff too.
I hear you.
Alright, gotta do this. Not sure how, when, where, or why we're gonna do these things.
What do you
Hamid,
need?
I don't know what in the world you're thinking, buddy, but you need to unthink it.
By your leave.
Is Larethar dead already? No, he's not. He's actually not even in combat yet. He's jumped away. I feel like we should go after the Necromancer. In fact, that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to try to slap you. Oh, I got the stun off. Nice. And she looks like she will be going down, doing quite a bit of work.
How did that make you
Heels
feel?
are getting flapped around. I feel like I might be getting sliced open by that thing, but I was not.
I'd expected better.
Good. That worked out pretty decently. No complaints. I mean, could have had complaints, but I don't.
If you say
Like,
so.
that could have gone way, 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 way worse than it actually did, so that's, again, not so bad. A Dabbler's Ring. Ooh, cantrip damage, yeah. Got all sorts of cool little trinkets and things here. Let's go. 2 over there. We got 1 to intelligence. We got the Dabbler's Ring now. I mean,
Yeah.
it's good stuff all around. Sure.
Sounds like a plan.
I don't think we found the black candle just yet. Oh, we're getting closer.
Sure.
There's another urn. An alert band. Perception goes up. I think I'll throw that on you. You're the perceptive one of the group. And hopefully that just makes you even more uh-oh. Oh, really? Well, we haven't had encumbrance issues in a long time. How much armor did we just pick up? Well, I'm going to dump this thing. Leave it behind. I can't believe that we're overburdened again. I find that to be slightly insane. How many, like, weapons do we pick up? Are any of them super massive, or? The Maul +1 kind of is. So is the Great Club. I mean, we do need to sell. And that is definitely something we're going to be doing
If
soon.
you say so.
But hopefully we can finish this up before we have to
Yeah,
go
yeah.
and sell.
Sounds like a plan. All right.
There's no guarantee of that, and our perception
Sure.
is not registering anything different there. Alright, let's
If
go
you
peek into
say
this
so.
room.
Where there's a secret door,
Aha.
there's treasure.
Secret door and treasure. Poison resist. Dexterity ring. We'll take that. A band of stamina. My goodness. So. Okay. So many rings. I believe that was the. It didn't sound like it. I believe that was the bear being despawned. Certainly didn't sound like it at all. That was creepy. I'm not gonna lie. That was a little bit creepy. Alright, so we already have the Band of Expertise, or the Loop of Expertise. So that's fine. Band of Stamina, Radiant Damage dealt, and... okay. That's fine, I guess. It's okay. And she doesn't have another ring, so I suppose we can put this on you, giving you a little bit more stamina. Oh. I gave you the wrong ring. I'm sorry. This one. No. I'm going to completely mess up all of our stuff here. There it is. There it is. Okay, so that's fine. There's a secret hidden door. The secret hidden chest. That doesn't
Sounds
seem to
like
be
a plan.
trapped.
What have we here?
We got a clockwork fish and some quartz. Well, I mean, that's cool, I guess, but
Alright.
didn't really do what I needed it to do,
Sure.
which was, you know, the stuff.
If you say so.
I needed,
Need
well,
some?
I needed the
Yeah.
item. I needed the crystal jar or the black candle. I mean,
All right.
without those things,
Yes?
it's not really
right
much of
away.
a point in all the stuff that we're doing,
How
so
may I serve?
I feel like that's just a little bit
At
silly,
once.
if I'm being honest, but that's okay. I wonder if we're gonna have to leave and like come back, or what the deal's gonna be. I feel like there's a lot of nasty things really nearby. Alright, we got Kratos over here. It's not Kratos, I know.
What is it you require?
Alright, get on in there and get stuff done. Larethar, don't you dare cheese me.
Best
Lady
one
of Dreams,
yet.
I beseech you.
Alright, well you're doing Firebolt too, but instead of doing that, how about you spawn your creature, get him out, and
I require some
move in.
All right.
You're fine, you're fine. Cast those spells, that spell there.
Best one yet.
Okay, the judgment's there. Fools are going down. Spiders getting chopped up.
Nail on that one.
Here to help. Yes.
I think we'll step forward and we'll do a little bit of AoE healing, because why not? That's right, Skeletal Archer. Get wrecked.
What can I do for you?
Alright, Skeletal Archer is down. We got a light crossbow, which we can probably barely hold at this point, because of course, you know, that's how it works. Oh boy.
Sure.
Alright, so let's once again search the area.
If you say so. Yeah, yeah. Sounds like a plan.
Well, we have 2 items left to find. Don't know where they're going to be.
Sure.
But I would like to
Trap
know.
ahead.
Oh gosh, there's a
If
trap
you
ahead
say
that I
so.
almost triggered.
Got it.
Got it. Alright, we did a quick save there. I'm going to
Yeah,
walk
yeah.
into this room. I perceive this.
Sounds like a
And
plan.
nothing that we necessarily really need. But I guess that's
Alright.
okay.
Sure.
Looking for traps. Not really finding
If you
much.
say so.
Perception finally worked there. Some more rando stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
At your service.
Our crew to move forward. Get our dwarf to continue his little adventure. Walking in, and
like a
survey
plan.
says
If
nothing.
you say so.
Survey says nothing. World map. Can't use the adventurers camp. It's unfortunate.
By your leave.
Well, I'd have to say at this point, the only logical maneuver that we have left is to return out of the Western Catacombs, go to some other catacombs, and see where that leads. I guess.
I can do
Out
that.
of the plan. My party's gathered-ish. There we go. So we'll head back into the slums. We'll try to enter a different part of the catacomb or something and see what we can find. And see what we can do. And then hopefully next time I come down here I'll actually be able to read that thing that I had to skip last time. Because of problems. Because of wives. Okay, so that's the one that we took. There's another mausoleum there. Can we use the world map here? We can't. Alright, well what I think I'm going to do instead... What is this? It's Miranda's house, right? Yeah. I think we're going to actually head back and we're going to sell because we are full up on equipment and all that stuff. So, with that being said and done, I think that's going to make things significantly easier for us. You're too slow, you can't keep up. You can do it, man, we believe. Our party's gathering. Hold your faces.
How may I serve?
Alright, let's venture forth. We're going to go to the old district of the market. We're going to travel there. It's going to be sweet, sweet, nice style. And yeah, then when we come back, we'll head into another one of the places, and we'll see if we can't figure out what's next, where we need to go, what we need to do, all that wonderful fun stuff. I don't know, guys and gals. I don't know. I'm still having a blast with the game. Hopefully you guys are still enjoying yourselves while coming along for the ride, I guess. It's, yeah, it's quite good. I like it. Now, a lot of people really didn't like it, or the idea or concept of the game back in the day. And there's still going to be people who have hatred and just, like, passionate vehemence. You know, they just don't like it. They just do not like this game. I feel not every game needs to be quite as expansive or impressive or specific and detailed and meticulous as Neverwinter Nights, though I really did enjoy that game. In fact, like I said, it's the only game of this type that I've ever actually completed. But a lot of people are like, well, you know, it doesn't have as many classes, it doesn't have all the races, and so on and so forth, and so on and so forth, and so on and so forth. And that turned a lot of people off to what the game has to offer because they feel like it's only part of the game. It's not as impressive as the rest of the game could be, and I don't know, guys and gals. There are a lot of things missing. There are a lot of things like choices and your alignment and stuff like that that don't matter, but just think of it as the same style of gameplay that you enjoyed, a bit more combat focused, a decent story. I still like it. I think the voice acting's fine. It's good. I enjoy it. And it's just a bit more of a simplistic experience where you don't have to get into all the details and everything else like you did in Neverwinter Nights, Baldur's Gate, and all that stuff. You can take it a little bit easier. And that's not necessarily a bad thing, but some people feel that it's a bad thing. And, you know, fair play to them if that really bothers them. Like, I can understand. You know, something bothers you, it bothers you. So be it. I feel like... yeah, there we go. Maybe we go A to Z. I don't know if that... no, that's not gonna... that's... highest value? Yeah, there we go. That's the one I want. I'm not going to use this, so I might as well get rid of it. I'm holding on to a lot of stuff that I'm never going to use, so I might as well get rid of some of these. I can get rid of that. Crusher. What do I know about this? It's bludgeoning. Oh, really? It's bludgeoning damage. Doesn't the maul bludgeoning damage too, though? Yes. I feel like that's the better choice. Alright, I think we can keep most of the rest of the stuff. I'm going to get rid of the stinger. It's okay, but meh. Great sword's fine. I can use it if I need to. We're going to get rid of the padded vest. We're going to get rid of the ale-stained stuff. Just some things. We're down a little bit here. Get all the white stuff here. Basically just weight at that point. Miscellaneous. I think we can sell all of it except for, like we said, the notes and things of that nature. So let's go ahead and do this. Where is our total money? It's at the bottom. We have a pretty sizable chunk of money, so if we ever do come across something we want, we now have an easy means to, well, achieve that. And I've thought about and considered putting stuff into the junk pile, but we just get so much stuff that unless I'm thinking about it every second of, you know, of all time, it's just not going to work out. So, meh. I think I'm going to sell the Shield of Sloth too. Like, it's okay, but it's not. You know, it just nerfs us too much. I mean, if you need a super tanky person, but I'll just hold on to it for now. You are the armor merchant. Let's see what the armor merchant actually has for armor. How about weapons? Do you have any? No? A regal cloak? Charisma, +4. Huh, that's interesting. I don't hate it, but I don't necessarily need it either. That's fine. Alright, let's head back to the world travel map thingy, and yeah, we'll get back to our place, and then we'll get down to the next area, we'll break it off, and we'll be able to start from there in the very next episode. Like I said, guys and gals, I do hope you're enjoying this. I'm always having a blast. It's great. Me likes it. We could actually teleport directly to the Western Catacombs if that is something we wanted to do. But, unfortunately... actually, you know what? That's going to be closer to where we need to go. Yeah, so we'll do that. Let's do it. Locked away beneath mausoleums and crypts lies a vast network of hallways, corridors meant to be the final resting place of the dead. The purpose of their labyrinth design is twofold. First, they dissuade would-be grave robbers from disturbing the dead, and secondly, they trap any corpses that awaken into undeath. Labyrinthine, it's fine. Alright, we're going to go enter the slums. We're going to enter it from a different part, so we don't have to run quite so far. I realize it's an extra loading screen, and maybe that's a little bit worse, but at least I got to read that description once more for you guys, since I was unable to do it at the beginning of the episode. Yeah, we cleared out that area. We're going to move on. I don't know how long the game is overall. I think I heard somewhere around 30-ish hours, or 22 or something like that. I can't remember. I did look it up just because I was curious to how long we were going to be playing. And I couldn't find much information on the expansion that they added, the Rage of Demons DLC. So I have no idea how long it's all going to take, but well, hopefully you're along for the long haul and the ride. It's going to be good. Or it's going to be absolutely terrible and you guys are going to hate every second of it. But I'm hoping that you're going to enjoy yourselves. That's the hope.
Sounds like
This
a
one
plan.
seems to have appeared to have been used as a bed. Is this going to be another vampire creature? Yep.
You want
We're
this?
just going to murder it. It's going to be easy. I'm not super worried. Yep. Your vampireness, not impressive. Not impressive at all.
All right.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, let's get on down to the North Catacombs, and let's break off the episode after it is read. This is the same exact thing as the other catacombs, so no more needing to read. But that just about does it for the episode. I hope you guys have some fun, and I hope you're back for the very next episode. Until then, my name's Bumpy McSquigums. Thank you for stopping by the Freak Show, and I will see you later.